Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low.
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast. We don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today, man, we got the boy YNW Bortlen. You feel me? He took a plea deal. I think they gave him 10 years. I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. They say I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Look, I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Let's check it out. If y'all in the building, man, y'all hit that like button.
Cases, we're going to do one at a time. In case number 19, 1871 CF10A, as to count 3, accessory after the fact to murder in the first degree, and as to count 4, accessory after the fact as to murder in the first degree. How are you going to plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? In case number 23, 10643 CF10A, as to count 1, tampering with a witness in a capital felony, and count 7, unlawful use of a two-way communication device. How are you going to plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? I will accept your no contest pleas as to each. I'm going to find a factual basis to support each based upon my review of each electronic probable cause affidavit as well as your stipulation in court here today. I'm going to further find that you have freely, voluntarily, and intelligently waived your rights, that you have knowingly entered each plea with the advice of competent counsel who you've told me that you are satisfied with, that you understand the nature of the charges and the consequences of the plea. Accordingly, and pursuant to the negotiated agreement, I will sentence you as follows. In case number 19, 1871 CF10A, as to count 3 and count 4, I will adjudicate you guilty, sentence you to 10 years in Florida State Prison. That will be followed by 6 years of reporting probation. I will impose mandatory court costs. Pursuant to 943.325, I will need a set of your prints and DNA. Pursuant to 938.27, I will impose a cost of prosecution of $100. Sir, I'm also ordering restitution in that case payable to Terry, T-E-R-R-I, Bagley, B-A-G-L-E-Y, and Ashley, A-S-H-L-E-Y, Phillips, P-H-I.
So he took a no contest. He just like, man, I ain't fighting this shit no more. Y'all say y'all got me. Y'all say y'all got me.
If they fail to do so within 120 days, there will be no restitution. If they come back with an amount and the attorneys agree on the amount, I will impose that as another condition of your sentence to pay back. If they come back with an amount and the attorneys do not agree,
Then you know, people instantly, man, they start calling him a snitch right off the dribble. They start calling him a rat and shit like that.
Just don't understand.
His lawyer came out and spoke in his defense. However,
now I'm a man and I can admit when I'm wrong, and apparently damn near 90% of us were wrong. This is YNW Bortlen's other lawyer, and I tapped in with him to find out about Bortlen's snitching allegations.
Hey, 1090 Jake. Thanks for giving me the chance to clear up a lot of the confusion and just chaos that's happening online right now. It's clear that a lot of people just don't understand what has happened. In all, he was facing 5 mandatory life sentences if found guilty, plus an additional 75 years on top of that. And the facts of his plea are that he has pled no contest. That's very important because that means he has not admitted guilt. He's not admitted that he's done anything wrong. And he's certainly not admitted or given information about anybody else. He's been found guilty, but in exchange, the state has dismissed the 2 murder counts, the conspiracy to tamper with a witness count, and the charge about directing the activities of a criminal gang. He's going to be sentenced to 10 years in Florida State Prison, followed by 6 years of probation with credit for time that he has served. And he's required as a part of that to sit down and give what's called a proffer. Typically, when you hear the word proffer, especially in a criminal case, it's when a witness offers information or will explain what they would testify to if called at trial or a hearing. It's unfortunate that we use that word today in court because that's not what's going to happen in this case. Bortlen is not going to sit down and give a lengthy proffer or answer questions about what he would testify to if he were called as a witness, because we don't anticipate him being called as a witness at any trial.
this is the same thing they said about Gunner. They said Gunner wasn't going to be called as no witness. So they were saying Gunner taking his plea had nothing to do or affecting Thug. They saying that this is essentially something like the same thing.
Or any hearing, especially not one involving Melly. What I can tell you is that Bortlen is not going to implicate anybody else. He's not going to provide information against anybody else. Melly's name is not even going to come out of his mouth when he's talking to prosecutors in this case. I anticipate the conversation with the prosecutors is going to be very, very brief. And it is not going to be what everyone thinks it's going to be online, where he sits down and rats or provides information to cooperate against other people. A lot of people are saying that Bortlen's plea and his proffer are going to hurt Melly in some way and affect his trial in the future. And again, that's absolutely untrue. YNW Bortlen is not going to be a state witness. YNW Bortlen is not going to provide information that's going to impact Melly's trial in any way. YNW Bortlen is not expected to come and provide information against anybody. So to be clear, his plea, his proffer, and anything surrounding it will have absolutely no impact on Melly's trial.
All right, man. So there you have it. That's, you feel me? Bortlen lawyer, he like, man, y'all got my client fucked up. And then, you know, Bortlen had to come out and speak for himself. You feel me?
Man, you fuck niggas better stop playing on my top, man. Y'all know it's sport the fucking sport, man. I'm 10 toes down. A nigga hold it down, stay solid, they hate the nigga. Niggas fold, they go troll, they quick, they praise the nigga. I'm a young nigga out the G, just skated for license. What the fuck I look like taking the deal that hurt my niggas? What the fuck I look like giving a fuck about how y'all feel? I'm a young fly nigga, be back to raising hell, prevail. Damn, why they want a nigga to take that L? Don't you know you can see the dirt for even speaking that L? It's sport the sport, and ain't a part of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. YNW fail, and this shit can't never be stopped. Silly nigga. You fuck niggas better stop playing on my top like y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Hey, free me here, Melly. Bitch, boy.
Bortlen say y'all got him fucked up. Say he ain't telling nothing, man. Bortlen say y'all got me fucked up. I ain't telling nothing. And then he had his lawyer on there and speak on and said, man, yo, my client he ain't expected to goddamn testify. He won't be saying Melly's name. Feel me? Proof is in the pudding, so I'm glad I ain't jump on that and cover that when it first dropped, you know? You feel me? I'm glad I waited that out a couple of days. I wanted to see how that was going to turn out. And I'm glad I did. Glad I did. We got YNW Bortlen, man, took a plea deal. He said it doesn't affect YNW Melly. We're going to stay tuned for that. We're going to keep our eye on that. Appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. I ain't going to hold y'all up too much longer. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back with another one when we got another one, and I'm out.
Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low.